What's good, y'all? It's your man Sam Ant here at Viral Hip Hop News. Go ahead and hit that like button and make sure you hit the notification bell to get all the latest notifications every time I drop a video here on the platform. I do appreciate it. All right, so we remember a couple years back when Drake and Pusha T took the new installment of their beef to another level. Pusha T dropping a diss track against Lil Wayne, Drake, Birdman, a whole Cash Money crew on the Daytona album, and then Drake responding with the Duppy Freestyle. Now, after Duppy Freestyle dropped, a lot of people throughout social media were kind of comparing that to when Drake battled Meek Mill, wondering if Pusha T would have anything in response to Drake, thinking that Drake might have knocked Pusha T out, but that just wasn't the case. A couple days later, Pusha T dropped, in my opinion, the most disrespectful diss record in 2018 and possibly the last 5 years, Story of Adidon, where he peeled layers back on Drake with wearing blackface, his kid that nobody knew about. He also threw jabs at Drake's best friend, Noah 40 Shabib. Now, for those of you who don't know who 40 is, he's basically the mastermind behind Drake's music. Drake has been on record in saying that if it wasn't for 40, he would not be where he is. Now, in the record Story of Adidon, Pusha T talked about and highlighted a very serious illness that 40 deals with, MS. And in the lyrics, or in the song, he said, "Tick, tick, tick, how much time that man got? He's sick, sick, sick. I got the devil flow, nigga." Now, before that, he said, OVO 40, hunched over like he 80. Now, he's obviously dealing with some medical issues, dealing with MS. Just recently, years later, 40 sat down with Rolling Stone magazine on MS Awareness Day, and that very song and those very lyrics came up. 40, who did not have much to say at the time of the record, said some new things that I'm going to share with you guys right now. Now, he said, "I guess all I'll say is that it was just different for me. It was a different thing for me. Different than a bar that he gets off. No real comment. I made my comment." Now, he also said he felt like shit when he heard the line for the first time. Like shit. For sure, like shit. Ultimately, I like turning things into positive situations or brighter sides, and if that brings awareness to my disease on a bigger level, I was happy about that. That's what I used it for. That ultimately is a good thing for me. I like that transaction we had from that perspective. I'm very vocal about it. Now, he also added, of course, that was something different than a bar in the song, but that's cool. I barely know the guy. Years later, you heard Jay Prince come out and say things shortly after the record was dropped. Then you heard Pusha T in response. It was a very hot time. It was a very hot moment at the time. Here's my thing, man. People could say that Pusha T was disrespectful or not. When it comes to diss songs and diss records, we've seen very disrespectful things said before by some of our favorite artists. Ice Cube, Tupac, Gucci Mane. The list goes on, going at people and going at people's necks. Now, what I will also say is I'm glad that 40 is doing well right now, still recovering. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere anytime soon, which is a blessing. Hopefully, he's dealing with his illness the best way possible. We don't want to see anything happen to him. And he just got caught in the crossfires of a very serious battle between two artists, two of the best artists in their time. And hey, all is fair in love and battles, man. That's just my 1-2. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. 40 breaking his silence on the Pusha T Story of Adidon diss record against him and Drake. Y'all weigh in right now. Also, in the description box, you'll see links to our Twitter and IG, which you also see up top. And make sure you subscribe to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast. That link is also in the description box. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is Sam Ant, Viral Hip Hop News. Hit that notification bell, that like button, and make sure you subscribe to the movement. I'm out of here, man. Peace.